My daughters stopped talking to each other over a man 3 years ago. I still don't know how to make things better. My daughters stopped talking to each other over a man 3 years ago. I still don't know how to make things better. First, I will admit I showed a great deal of favoritism towards my youngest Blair while growing up. It wasn't intentional, and by the time I realized my mistake, my oldest Anna had grown so angry and resentful of her sister. My husband and I played a part in Anna's resentment, and though we tried, Anna never let us get close to her. We spoiled Blair, but we did try to do the best for Anna, but I can admit we fell short in some places. When Blair came home from her first year of college, she had a BF, John. It was her first love, and Blair was so happy and excited. We were all happy for her. Except Anna. But she said nothing to anyone. Life went on until Blair came home crying and accused Anna of sleeping with John. My husband and I didn't want to believe it, but Anna happily admitted to doing it. Worse, she never told Blair. It was back in Blair's first holiday from college. Nearly 2 years ago, when Anna had slept with John. She never confessed and willingly let Blair continue to fall in love and move in and get attached to John. When we confronted her, she just said it wouldn't have hurt if Blair found out immediately. That she had hoped Blair found out only after John had proposed and even married her. That after everything we and Blair put her through, she wasn't going to leave us happy. Blair was heartbroken, and that night Anna left our house and never talked to us again. That was 3 years ago. Blair and John broke up, and the heartbreak deeply affected Blair's studies. Anna never contacted John either. Recently, one of my sister's daughters showed me a post on FB. It was Anna. Apparently she was married and expecting her first child. The post sent Blair into a rage fit. She kept cursing Anna and crying. It seems Anna had finished her studies, gotten a good job and married a good man, if her posts were anything to go by, and now was having a baby. Anna seems to have it all sorted, but she won't let us in on her life. While she purposely ruined Blair's and go away scot-free, Blair's thoughts. I feel so sad and conflicted. I want to see and make amends with Anna. Apologize to her. But I can't leave Blair either. My daughters hate each other. All for a man who cared for neither. What do I do? How do I reconcile our family? Edit. Look, please. You all don't know how hard Blair's birth was. She was born early and nearly died in the hospital. My husband and I spent a long hoping and praying for Blair, and I think it's natural I cared more for Blair because she needed my care. Maybe it was a bit unfair to Anna, but she must know it was necessary. That her sister needed us more. Blair never held any resentment towards Anna. She tried so hard to apologize and make up for her high school mistake. But Anna never gave her a chance. She shouted and cried to us once, but then no matter how hard we tried, she refused to ever acknowledge any of us or our apologies. She didn't want to understand anything. But I'm not blaming Anna. I'm not seeing her as a problem. I want to reach out and apologize. I think I know what made Anna so angry. You see, when Blair was in high school, she fell into a bad crowd. This group of horrible boys and girls that picked on Anna. Blair just got influenced by them to join. She has never otherwise ever bullied or harmed anyone in her life. But on one occasion, she helped this boy who liked Anna to find a moment alone with her. This boy, an absolute filth of a human, forced himself on Anna. It was the worst experience of my life. When they returned home, both Blair and Anna were crying. Blair begged for forgiveness, but Anna was hearing none of it. My husband and I tried to help her through it. Tried to explain how sorry Blair was and it wasn't her fault. How could she have known something so vile would happen? I tried and tried to talk to Anna. But she never gave us a chance. I know she was hurt and we all wanted to help her. She refused. She chose to instead hurt Blair by pursuing John. But I can understand she was angry and hurt. I want to apologize. I know how we reacted then was a mistake. But now I want advice on how I can fix my family again. Thank you to those who advised I write a letter. I will do that. No, we are not unhappy that Anna is doing well. I'm not that selfish of a person. Of course I want to see my grandson. Why is that so wrong? Comment. If it weren't for the grandchild, would you be wanting a way to get your neglected daughter back on your life? People like you do not see the hurt you put on your child when you pick favorites. Leave your child alone. John was just the catalyst that broke the camel's back. No, you and your husband neglected your daughter by not giving equal love to your girls. I don't blame her for going no contact. You can write your letter, but I don't think it will make any difference. Don't be surprised if she stays no contact. Based on the edit, Blair gave Anna a reason to hate her when she set Anna up to get raped. Blair might not have expected him to rape Anna, but he seems to have been part of a clique of people who bullied Anna, or Blair was part of that group, and by setting it up so Anna would be alone with the boy, she must have known no good would come of it. Blair was trying to hurt Anna, and the result was devastating. Also, based on the update, this woman still doesn't understand accountability. Blair is totally at fault and accountable for her actions. Even if she didn't intend for what happened to happen, which is debatable from rose-colored glasses favoritism mom, there is no way that there could be forgiving or anything without accountability. I'd be pissed too from her actions or from her being like it not my fault. Fuck, when was it ever about Anna? She will either not get a response from said letter to Anna or a letter telling her to fuck off and Blair to fuck off. And after this update, I'm in Blair fuck off mode too. Being upset that your sister is happy and moving forward after she was nasty as revenge for you getting her raped. Blair needs shit ton of therapy with her Anna ruined my life and is happy now. It's unfair crap after she helped Anna get raped. Geesh. I was looking for this here. Accountability. It sounds like Blair was never held accountable for her actions and was always the victim. Apologies saying I'm sorry but it wasn't my fault are probably what Anna heard her whole life, and I bet it's what's going to be in that letter too. Sorry, but not sorry BC, it wasn't our fault or not apologies. I would have expected this mother to resent Blair after playing the victim so well she kicked Anna out of their lives, but no, she still defends Blair. I hope Anna is very happy and away from this family. If you want to do anything, let her be and let it be known to her somehow you would like to make up for your bad parenting in the past, and only do this if you are actually going to make the effort. Honestly, you trying to make up now just screams you want to be seen as a nice grandma than actually care about Anna at all and repairing your broken relationship. Seriously. They don't like each other over a man, says this woman that totally missed what the real issue is, which is her and her poor treatment of her kid, which set them against each other from childhood on. Story 2. Ex-boyfriend asked me for his Christmas stuff back, but what all do I give back? Hi y'all. After a failed open relationship and him ultimately cheating on me as everyone here said he would / was actively doing, leaving me with 2 cats, 5 and 6.5 yo, a house mortgage, bought only in my name, everything house related in my name, etc. no strings for him, and lots of household items purchased for the house itself. We've been amicable since the breakup in March 2023. We've kept in touch. I wish his mom happy insert holiday / birthday here, whatever, because after 11 years together, you make friends with the parent ass. It helps that she thinks he is a dumbass for cheating on me, with a 1/8F girl to boot, but I digress. He messaged me saying he was looking for a coat, which I reminded him he threw out very early this year when it molded over, and he ended up taking the jacket he bought for me and wearing it instead, and that I still had his Christmas stuff. I always planned on separating them out and returning his stuff when I got around to putting up decorations for the season, just haven't had the time or energy yet. My question is, the tree he bought last year was bought with the intent of it being our tree for our house. Is this an item that I should return to him openly / willingly? Should I wait for him to ask? Do I deny giving him the tree entirely even if he asks? I can't afford a new tree right now because of the financial situation he put me in. I don't get a work bonus check or anything either. My family might help, but I'm certain he would get one from his mom if he so chose. And he's always preferred real trees to fake anyways. Do I give him the tree back? Or do I keep it for myself? Comment. 30 days is a reasonable period of time to collect belongings after a breakup. At this point, your house is basically a free storage unit. Set up your tree and give him back what you want to give him and keep the rest. Drop his crap at his mother's house. If he complains, send him a bill for the last 7 months. Do not engage in this kind of nonsense. If there are items of sentimental or heirloom value for his family, that's one thing. He can buy another tree. Okay, but you don't need to have this level of contact. There's a middle ground between this and blocking him. It sounds very CO-dependent. What would a new partner think about how close you are to your ex's mother? Is all this drama worth it? You can just reply to these messages with business-like approach. You've had 7 months to collect anything you felt you wanted. I'm not going to engage on this. You don't have to be mean or block, but why on earth are you still so enmeshed in this situation? If you want to keep the tree, keep the tree. Tell him, I'm keeping the tree because I can't afford a new one due to the financial stresses of insert here how he screwed you over. He can sue you if he wants, which would be a dumb waste of time for him. If he pesters you about it, block him and ignore. Having once been on the dissimilar end of XBF, he's probably looking for a reason to make contact with you. If it's not the coat, it's the tree. If it's not the tree, it will be something other object of vague dispute. This will only be toxic to the both of you. He's hoping you will keep these objects of your past relationship in hopes that it will change your mind or gaslight you into thinking you still want the relationship when you just want your stuff. The tree is replaceable, but your time is not. Ask or make a comprehensive list of the things that he bought. If he tries to give you a hard time about things you mutually purchased, tell him to pay you the difference and he can have it. I would just give him everything he purchased back in one swoop. It's better if you can do it without personal contact or have a mutual friend hold it for him to pick up. I imagine it's a plastic tree. I'd honestly give everything back that is associated with him. Makes it easier to cut ties. You could ask for a tree as a Christmas present from your family. That way it starts off fresh for you. Or you could find a tree on Craigslist or Facebook as a temp tree this year and then save up for the one you want.